Hey guys, Papa J here with Rose Petal Adventures, and it is Tipsy Tuesday. What is Tipsy Tuesday? Tipsy Tuesday is Tuesday where we come with tips. And this week we're talking Disney. And my family just loves Disney. My wife grew up in Orlando. I grew up in Tampa, Florida. I've got my Moana shirt on from when we did the Disney Race 5K a few years back before the pandemic. And this week we want to kind of bring you some tips and some things that we like when we go to Disney. One of the questions I've been getting asked a lot is best times to go to Disney. I mentioned going off season in a small video that I did and 3 quick tips. And I want to kind of go a little bit more detail on when's the best time to go. Obviously, you want to avoid any holiday weekend. Those are terrible. Anytime kids are not in school, stay away. So some of the best times to go, and I got my little notepad because there are a few different times that's really good to go. Early January and early February. Reason being is you're getting off New Year's Eve, you're getting off Disney Christmas vacation, and a lot of kids are going, and the kids are going back in school. Obviously, in January and mid-January, it tends to be some Disney races, and some other, and I believe February is also around the princess race. So you kind of want to stay away from those weekends, particularly. Because again, things are going to be a little more expensive because a lot of people are there for races and people love the Disney races. So I'd stick to early January and February. I'd go to late April to mid-May. Again, April is going to be another time they're going to have a Disney race. And I would only go up to mid-May because people are getting ready for Memorial Day weekend and the vacation time around that. And not only that, it's also getting close to the start of summer. So prices are going to start going up. Things are going to get more crowded as kids are not in school. Late August, so obviously summer is going to be the busiest. No one's in school. They got Disney vacations. And, unfortunately, if you got kids in school and you can't help it, we'd be happy to help you out and get you kind of scheduled and best times to go and whatnot in the parks. But if you're also looking for other times to go that won't be so busy, late August, kids are going back to school. Kind of like mid-August, depending on where you live. And so late August is when kids are going back to school. Generally, all of September, I think, generally tends to be pretty good. There's nothing really special going on in September. I'd go probably after Labor Day weekend. I wouldn't go Labor Day weekend as they're a little bit extended, so it's people who can kind of drive there real quick may go to Disney as kind of that a little break. Also, I would also look at probably early to mid-October time frame. Again, as you get closer to October, Halloween, they're going to have their Halloween stuff going on, and things get a little bit busier closer to Halloween as well. Also, you can look to also early to mid-November, but stay away from Thanksgiving week. People do tend to, sometimes they may take their kids out a day or two if they haven't missed a lot in around Thanksgiving and kind of spend it at Disney. So it's definitely stay away from Thanksgiving week, but I kind of go maybe like mid-November. And then of course, early December. December 1st to maybe December 15th. Whatever, right before Christmas vacation. Once Christmas vacation hits, it's over. The park's going to be crowded. People are going for the Disney events and whatnot. So definitely stay away. If you're going to go mid-December if you can swing it. All right, that's kind of the best times to go to Disney. One of the other things that we like to do is kind of look for budget-friendly places. And I want to talk to you about 2 of our favorites, especially at the Magic Kingdom. And that is Casey's Corner and Columbia Harbor House. They're 2 of our favorite places to go when we go to Disney. Columbia Harbor House, we'll talk about that first. And when we say budget friendly, probably around $10 or so, maybe a little bit over $10 when it comes to Disney and dining. Columbia Harbor House, you go up, you order your food, and then you kind of go and sit down, and they'll call you when your number's ready, or have you a beeper, or you stay in there and just wait for your food. We love the chicken fingers and the French fries. Now, if you're like my family who has to be gluten-free, I like the gluten-free chicken fingers more than I do the regular ones, to be quite honest. So the gluten-free chicken tenders and French fries are generally what we get there. We love that to death. If you're not really wanting your kids to have French fries, or you don't really want French fries, you can get like some green beans or something as a side. That tends to be one of my grandson's favorites when we took them. And then also Casey's Corner. So if you're going down Main Street towards the castle, it's on the left-hand side. If you're going away from the castle, it's on the right. It's at the end of Main Street, closer to the castle, on the corner. And basically it's hot dogs. Different kind of hot dogs. They're like these foot-long hot dogs. You can get some smaller ones as well, but we love the really long ones. And also, if you're gluten-free, they do have gluten-free buns. And that's one of the things that we really do like. My kids can kind of go get hot dogs where they can't normally get them throughout the year or any other places, or very rare places. So it's kind of cool for them to be able to get hot dogs and French fries and kind of sit down. They've got a nice little theme kind of going on. They have a back room that has like old cartoons, old Disney cartoons like I grew up with. It's great. You know, the kids will love it. Another thing is, and third and final point today is stay at value resorts. I know when you go and you're looking, if you have a family, definitely stay at the family resorts. That's like All-Star Music, All-Star Sports, All-Star Movies, Pop Century, Art of Animation. Two of our favorites happens to be Pop Century and Art of Animation. One reason because the other All-Star Sports and Music and Movies, they all share buses. So Art of Animation and Pop Century will kind of share a bus sometimes. But I definitely like, but the crowd's less getting on and off. Not only that, right there at Pop Century, they have the Skyliner, which will go all the way to Hollywood Studios and to Epcot. And you can kind of go back and forth on these. And so instead of getting on the bus, you can ride the Skyliners. They're a nice size where you can fit a family of 6 just comfortably. So, you know, with our family, plenty of room. And it's really kind of cool to ride and see the sights. All right, that's it for the Disney tips this week. If you have any other tips or have any questions, reach out to us at rosepedaladventures@gmail.com. And I'm Papa J with Rose Petal Adventures, and see you guys on the open road.